97 on the box. It's Young Jas backstage with the one and only Abir.
Hey.
And this is your first official tour, right?
Yes.
So how's the tour life been so far?
It's been pretty awesome. Like, I don't know. I've really enjoyed just being on the road and like doing shows every night and meeting people and just performing in front of crowds that didn't know my music and are getting introduced to me. It's been pretty solid.
This week, 2 or 3?
You know what? I kind of lost track.
So wait,
I have no idea what week we're on.
do you already have any crazy tour stories?
Crazy.
They can be rated R. That's the best kind of stories.
Crazy stories? Like, oh shit.
Something wild so far, maybe this happened.
You know what? It's been a pretty PG tour, but I did have this. I was talking about this the other day. I did have this moment where this guy came up to me and he was like, he saw me drinking a water bottle, right? So, and I guess he kept watching until it was getting down to the last sip. And then he was like,
How long was he watching for? It's kind of
I have no idea, because he was like, hey, can I have your water bottle? And I was like, why not? So then I like...
But he didn't talk to you or anything
No.
else? He just wanted the water bottle?
Yes. So then I gave him the water bottle, but then he was like, can you sign it? And I was like, oh, that's sweet. Okay, I'm going to sign it. And then like seconds later, I go to my sisters and they're like, Abir, what if he plants your spit in like a fucking murder scene or some shit? Like, I was like, oh shit. No, but it was pretty sweet, but pretty crazy too.
Creepy at the same time. So for people that don't know you or anything like that, let's take it way back. So how did you get started like into music, and how did you know you wanted to do music?
So I started singing when I was 6, and I like started doing it more professionally, like I would say like 15, like 14, 15. But I really started taking it more seriously when I moved to New York, which is like 4 years ago. And
You were from the DMV.
from Virginia. So I think that's really when I knew like, oh shit, this is what I want to do. Like I left college and I was like, I graduated, but I would like leave every weekend, go to New York, start building like my network, start making friends up there until like eventually my senior year, I was like, all right, peace out. And I just moved to New York, and from then on it's been pretty cool, because it's a really good scene to get like exposed to good music, get on stages, meet the right people that'll put you on those stages. Like it's been a pretty great experience just living in New York.
So what made you take the leap? It's pretty brave. Your family lives in Virginia?
Virginia, yeah. You know, my parents always like thought that music was a hobby for me, but they said as long as I graduated college that I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. So I graduated and I was like, okay, so I can move now. Now I can go and like see if I'm really serious about this. And then literally like a month into New York, and I was like, oh, this is it. This is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I'm supposed to be.
So what do your parents say now? Now that you're on your first tour, your first EP already dropped and everything. Like,
They're so supportive. They love my music. They love what I'm doing. Like my mom's always like, you're fucking killing it, girl. You got this.
yes, Mom.
And my dad came to we had a show in my hometown DC, and my mom and dad were there. My dad, like, he's usually like a hard critic, but he'll be like, oh, I feel like you needed a band. Or he'll be like,
I like that he's like, though. He's telling you the truth, giving it real with you. Like, that's a good dad.
but in DC, he was like, I got nothing to say. He was like, you killed that.
You got the stamp of approval. That's dope. So let's talk about your EP Meant To that just came out. So like, how long did it take you to put the whole thing together? How long have you been working on it?
You know, I would say really it was a very like short turnaround, like a year. We were just trying to make records that were fun and that made us feel good, instead of like trying to get all conceptual and all this other stuff. So it really only took a year, and yeah, it was pretty nice, because it wasn't like forcing myself to be one way or another. It was just like, let me just make music that makes me feel good and that speaks to what I'm going through right this second.
So why did you choose the title Men? I saw you whisper said you're gonna spill all the tea. So why did you choose?
That's exactly why. Well, see, it's so funny. I'm Moroccan, and in Morocco, when my aunts are over, like, or even at home here in Virginia, when we bring family over, it's always the gossip time when tea time is happening. It's always when we're pouring that Moroccan mint tea that we get to shade in, or we get to spill in the gossip. around town. So I figured that Min is me kind of telling my kind of take on things of what's going on back home, what's going on with my friends, what's going on with my family, my love life. So I was like, you know what? Let me spill the tea. I'm gonna call this Min.
I know reunion is one of my favorites too, because that's like when you link up with the homies.
Yeah.
And you talk about the Uber rating and everything. So I love that. So which song on the EP, like, I guess, would you say like means the most to you at the moment?
At the moment, yeah, that's a good one because, yeah, like the last couple of weeks, I've gotten this question. I'm like, I don't know. Last week it was For Ya. This week it was such and such. But like right now, in the mood that I'm in, I feel like Reunion is my favorite.
Because you were just in DC.
Yeah, like, it was so awesome. People were singing the words, and everyone was like, yeah, heading out to DC. And I was like, yeah. That's...
So what's it like now? Has your life changed like drastically now that you are boom? You know, you boomed. Especially like as soon as you signed the record deal and everything, it was like the stamp. So is it crazy like when you go back home now?
You know, that was my first time back home in a long time, like actually seeing friends. So it felt pretty normal. But I don't know if I would say I've like boomed. I'm still just kind of like.
You boomed though, like you boomed. The EP is here. Like,
yeah, the EP is here. I signed to Atlantic. It's awesome, but I'm still working every day. Yeah, it's really just the beginning. I'm just so excited to get more music out and like actually do more shit because this is just the appetizer.
Are you working on any music videos for the song?
Yeah, we did. Well, we released Young and Rude, which was the single, and we did a video for that, which was epic.
It was. Where did you shoot the video at?
It was in Lancaster. It was like the desert area of Cali. Yeah.
I was like, did you use Africa color? It looked kind of similar to.
Yeah, it was hot as hell, but it was really cool.
And so you talked about, you know, you're Moroccan. So do you like incorporate your culture, like your roots into your music, your style and everything like that?
I haven't yet, but I'm super excited to moving forward because I think it's there's so many beautiful things about Arabic music, like from the scales and melodies and just like concepts. So I'm excited to get into that in the future. But someone actually said to me the other day, they were like, yo, did you make Young and Rude Arab on purpose? And I was like, huh?
What you mean?
Like they thought that the drop of Young and Rude was kind of like had some Arab influence. So, because I didn't do it intentionally, but now it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, I guess I did do that.
Do you, who are some of your favorite Arab artists?
Kulthum, she's like an icon. She's literally one of my favorites. And Fairuz. Yeah. Those are the two like powerful female singers, and I love them so much.
Are there any other singers that have influenced your music and your style?
Arab music or just in general? Yeah. I don't know if I would say influence my style, but maybe my vocal technique. I always like shout out Etta James because I grew up listening to her, and even like Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, all the jazz artists and soul artists. Yeah, I think that's. And I listen to J-Lo, Keisha Cole, Beyonce. Like I can get like more close in years, but yeah.
Who is an artist that you would want to collab with?
Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean's like number one for me.
Can we find Frank Ocean, by the way?
Oh, he's gonna come back and he's gonna hit it. He's gonna hit us. I know nothing. I'm just assuming. I know from his track record. He comes back and gives us that fire.
I hope so. So my last final question for you: do you have any hidden talents? You're very talented on this. I need to know
hidden talent.
The hidden talent that we can.
Shit. I don't think I don't know. I can move my ears. I don't know if that's a hidden talent though. Yeah. Move my ears. Can you move your ears?
Yeah.
Really? I'm like.
Beyonce do that in an interview too.
Well, I can move my ears and I can do the worm, but that's about it.
Can you do the worm? I'm not gonna make you.
I'm like, there's no room over here. There's no room.
But thank you so much for doing the interview.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Like your social media and stuff so they can follow you.
Okay. Find me at Abir, Abir. Got official. They gave me my name.
Verified, okay?
I'm not verified quite yet, but I got my name though.
We put it into the universe now. It's Young Jas with Abir on the Real Sign of H-Town 97.9 The Box.